What's up, guys? Welcome back to 6 Play Live TV. This here is gonna be a video on how to tank and as well how to bruise doing team fights and stuff like that. So this match is gonna be me on my Smurf character, and I'm just gonna be helping this Murata in here. I'm in solo queue, right? And when I'm in solo queue, when I'm playing matches, I usually text a lot. Like I try to help my allies up because that's one of the best way you can clam. Um, I don't know how I should name this video. Like, should I name it like how to tank or how to clam? Because I feel like it really demonstrate like the best way you can possibly clam in a solo queue because like it talks about I'm going to be talking about like communication and like showing up to objectives and like just supporting your allies and stuff like that. So all right, let's get into it. Okay, the battle begins shortly. On the enemy side they have an Atenis, they have Lunara, they have Lucio. As you guys can see here, there are walls like every single where every single like in every single spot, right? So Lucio is pretty strong on this map. Um, they have Tyrael. Tyrael is like a bruiser tank. Um, I don't know, like Tyrael, like there aren't a lot of good Tyrael out there, so I doubt this guy is gonna be good. But this is my first time watching this recording, so we won't see. They have Taz. Taz is pretty good on this map. As you guys can see here, there are a lot of choke points and stuff where you can just catch people off guard and like just ult them, and it's crazy, right? You can like put your wall here, block somebody from this entire area. Put your wall here, block somebody from like this entire area. Like put your wall like anywhere pretty much and like lock people out. All right, so Taz is pretty strong on this map. On outside we have KT, very strong meta pick. Um, we have Anduin, also a meta pick, pretty decent heals. Uh, and he can like pull people when they are like when they're messing up. He can just take you out of there. Oh, this is too loud. And then we have Faster. He can like travel pretty far. Faster is pretty good on like on maps with like bosses and stuff. But he also works here. I don't know. Like I won't really pick Fasta on a map like this, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you have his ultimate is like a straight beam line, one of his ultimate, and maybe you can like blast people in a straight line and stuff in these chokeholds and stuff. But I don't think I would like pick Fasta on this map. Anyways, he's a good player though, so we're gonna be fine. And we have a Murata in here, and I'm gonna come in, and it's a mid fight. 30 seconds into the match. Our tennis here kind of like overextended. I jump over across him and we're able to get that kill there. Our ally also died. At this point, I'm about to do camp, so I'm telling my allies to go to lanes and stuff. And this is one of the coolest part about solo queue. If you have allies that can listen to you, it's pretty easy for you to climb. um, the lower you are in ranks, like the harder it's gonna be for you to get people to listen to you. But yeah, so this here is like a mid-range elo. It's not super low, it's not super high, but it is what it is, right? So Kitty's gonna go in the bottom here. Fasta is gonna cover for me in my lane while I try to get these camps. And I don't really need a healer, so I'm gonna tell the healer to back off. And as you guys can see, these siege can barely do anything to me, right? I'm gonna try to get these guys um, and just make them go on a cooldown earlier, right? So later on I can pick them up and they will actually have right now they don't have value. I'm just taking them because of SP and stuff, and they're gonna go on cooldown, right? The sooner you get these camps, the faster they go on cooldown and you can get them again. So I noticed that Lunara was trying to like scout me here for some reason, so I decided to destroy that thing. Uh, I don't know, is it a whips or whatever you call it? That she can like send across the map. Anyways, I killed that stuff and I'm back at it. I'm back at killing this scam here, trying to recruit these guys. And these guys are just in ARAM doing ARAM stuff. And Artenis, I think he's trying to stack up, and they seem to be making things work out here because he's getting some kills and stuff, and they're gonna rotate by lane. At that time, I already got my camp. I'm gonna tell my ally to wait here because one of our allies died, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of jump in on this task here. And Lucio is pretty aggro, as you guys can see. But as you guys can see, my main target is the healer. And Lucio is pretty fast. And Chen is one of those characters that kind of like counters Lucio. He's kind of really hard to like catch. But if you are like focusing him, he cannot heal his ally because he has PP heals. Like his heal is not enough. So if he's like running away from his ally and stuff, he cannot heal them because they have to be close to him for him to be able to heal them. And so yeah, we're able to push the Lucio away so he cannot be super aggro on my allies, and because of that we're able to get that objective. All right, so Chen is one of a decent counter against Lucio. But be careful though, like you don't want to get like you don't want to kick him and then like he flies into his ally and then you get focused, because that's gonna be bad, right? So I mean with the slow and everything, right? I think it's a decent counter to Lucio. All right, so I'm gonna try to get this bruiser camp here. There's a siege camp pushing in. Blue team has a lot of SP up here, going to waste. But I think they're gonna try to get that bottom camp here, pretty low on hit point on that Lunara. Lucio's gonna come in here with movement speed and the heals and stuff. Gonna be healing them. I'm gonna try to get this camp. As you guys can see, I'm level 7. Um, Actually, from like the beginning of the match all the way to the end, it's like pretty hard for me to like take any damage from camps, because Chen is just that strong of a character against like strong uh, PVE mobs and stuff. So yeah, so you can be one of those guys like that like get bosses like super early on in like the in during a match because you are just that strong and you can do stuff that other people cannot do. As you guys could have seen there, I jump onto the Lucio, slow them down, slow everybody down, and we're able to get those kills there, right? So why was I trying to make this video? I already made a video on playing Chen and stuff, right? So why was I trying to make this video? So my main goal in making this video was to show like how to play as a bruiser and as a tank. And that is when you are playing a bruiser, think of yourself as a like a off tank, right? As an off tank, and your main goal here is to like be super annoying to the enemies and like try to pew for your allies as much as possible, right? Um so the tank role is to block damage, right? The tank role is to block damage, and your role is to like be super aggro to the enemies and like just try to like like debuff the enemies in a sense. Like most of the bruiser that you have during a match, like most of the bruiser in Hero of the Storm have some sort of debuffing ability, or they have some sort of like setup or stun or something like that, right? So when you are playing people like Varian, people like Sonya or whatsoever, you usually have like a stun, or you have like a poisonous damage, continuous damage type of thing that goes on, right? So those are all of the stuff that you can do. I mean, that you can use, and the main way to use those is to like use them on the squishies and like try to like mitigate the damage that is going towards your ally, right? So while the tank is there, like taking damage and like taking all those hits from the enemies, your main goal is to like also go in there as like a second tank and also like try to like do damage up front as well, and that's how you play pretty much. And unlike the tank, who's not really going to be that fast when it comes to like getting back, right, getting back to your back line and stuff, your job is to also support your back line, right? So while the tank is like off doing stuff like these, I'm like around here trying to like, you know, give vision and stuff, like trying to protect my backline and stuff like that. So that's why I'm making this video. It's kind of difficult to explain, but you know, eventually in this video, I'm gonna make my point clear. All right, so I'm gonna rotate by here, and I stop to get that globe to top my hit point off a little bit. Lunara is pretty low here. I'm gonna drink a little bit so I can get some damage on my kick. Jumping there, doing some damage. My main goal here is to defend, not to attack Lunara whatsoever. Just gonna slap her around, make her to leave. And Fasta is gonna jump down here for the kill. Nice. And yeah, right? Instead of me jumping onto the Lunara doing ARAM and stuff, I'm actually trying to clear the wave and everything like that. When my allies get there, I rotate to something else, right? Doing my camps and stuff like that. All right, so I'm telling my allies we are doing pretty well, giving them positive feedback and stuff. I'm telling them to continue doing what they are doing because we are doing pretty well. We're gonna raise to 10 here. We got 10 now. I'm telling my allies to group so we can get this objective. And I'm gonna check in these brushes here. I'm an off tank, and it's pretty hard for people to kill me. I already got my ultimate, and I'm gonna hop onto this Artenis here, slowing him now, and I'm gonna jump onto him. For some reason, he didn't swipe with me, but yeah, I was able to live there. We got our tent though, so if even if he actually is like swipe, I would have just wandering keg and like just walk out of there. All right, I'm pinging Fasta here, telling him that he's in danger, and yeah, we're able to get that kill there on the task because he came to face check. I don't think he knew that I was in that bush. Anyways, Chan is a big bully, right? When I play Chan, I like to like be super annoying to enemies. Like I'll like walk into their turrets and stuff, and like I'll just take like massive damage because my build can do that, right? I can like tap myself up with these globes and stuff. But that's not the point, right? My point is to like to be super aggro. Like as a bruiser, my point is to show you guys how I play bruiser and stuff. Look at that heals, guys. That's some nasty heal from the end win there, guys. Did you guys see my hit point? That still was like 10%, bro. Like that's like it's illogical, like how much heal I just got, like 4 hit point. And that's a very nice ultimate there from KTZ there. I mean from KT. That's usually the ult that I go on this map, and for most objective like shrine based map, um, like in front of shrine, I usually go that ultimate. Anyways, here Tennis try to pick my allies off behind my back. I jump onto him, slow him down. We're able to focus him and like burst him down. My tank is being a bit too aggro here. So the objective is over. We should not be here. And we're gonna block this way from the T-Rail though and kill him. And we're just gonna push our luck here. Anyways, I'm pinging their camp, telling my allies we should get it. This is not like a high elo stuff. You should like what is leadership? Like what am I doing right here, right? I'm playing with the overall knowledge that I'm in a situation where I don't know everybody's skill level, right? I don't know how good this Fasta is. I don't know how good this Muradan is. I don't know how good this Katie is whatsoever, right? So when I'm making decision for my team, my main goal here is to make decision that will put us in a situation where nobody is at a disadvantage, right? So us being here, we can be here, right? We can like push this tower, try to get this keep or whatsoever. Like it's like it got a lot of damage on it already. We can be here and try to do that and like get ganked or like lose a lot of SP and stuff like that. And in a normal situation, like what I would be thinking is like eventually we're gonna win, right? We're gonna win. We're gonna take this keep down and stuff like that. Right? We can do that, or we can back out, right? Play safe and like get these camps and stuff like that. and just make sure that all the risks that we are taking, they are risky, but they are not like way too risky to like tilt the entire game from like a winning potential to a losing potential, right? So that's what I'm talking about when I say like the communication and stuff. Like it's important, and like when it comes to leadership, right? You should be thinking about your team and like how is my team gonna be benefit? How is my team gonna benefit from this situation? And like which type of situation am I putting my team in? What is the skill level of my team? And how can we win this match with like somebody with like everybody benefiting, like in a sense like not like no one have like 5 deaths because of a bad call. No one have like 7 deaths. Like nobody is tilted. Like as you guys would have seen in my Alistraza build. I mean in my Alistraza video. Like just supporting your allies and stuff like that. That's all in leadership, right? And if you want to climb, like you need to have a good sense of like how to lead and how to shot call and stuff like that, and like how to talk to people in a sense, right? So I'm gonna check. I was actually about to leave here, but these guys came in. The camp was already done. I'm gonna jump in there, and as you guys can see here, right? This is I don't know. Is this a bad position? All right, so in a sense, we are kind of safe, right? We have a camp going down here. This guy actually protects some of my allies, so he's basically like a tank, like a third tank in a sense, giving us spell armor and stuff, and Tony spell armor, Tony, and stuff like that, right? So um, us dashing here is kind of like a risky stuff if we didn't have a camp going down here, but you know we able to do that because we have a camp. But normally you don't want to have the tank and the bruiser in like a same direction. Like you don't want the tank and the bruiser facing like the same direction like that, unless like you have a target and you guys are about to kill them, right? So yeah, fast area is doing pretty well. It's like just running roaming for us and like getting those SP and stuff. And again, I know we have an advantage here, and when I play Chen, I like to do Chen stuff, which is like be super annoying. They cannot kill me because I have Wandering Keg, and I know that like whenever I'm in trouble, I'm gonna like just ult and get out of there, so I can do other stuff like that. So all right, we're able to steal this camp down here, and these guys right now they are just playing passively, reacting to us, and we are just playing proactively, and we're getting stuff done in a sense, and they are just defending, right? And that's the type of position you want your team to be in for the most part. You want your team to be getting stuff done while the enemy defend, right? That's why you call snowball. I'm gonna heal my allies here, give them some shield and stuff, try to protect them, and my tank is gonna do his tanky stuff. Again, I'm trying to be super annoying, like trying to like make them the fighters. We already have an advantage here. An early ult coming here from the Lucio there. Lucio is in our back line. I'm trying to save my Murata in here. You guys could have seen like he was almost dead. I think he got ulted or something, and then there was like an ult coming out from the Artanis there, and he was being focused. And so I ran right into my. As you guys could have seen, like few seconds ago, I used my ultimate, and then few seconds later, I'm using my ultimate again. So we are playing characters that have like meaningful ults. Like try to use your ultimate as often as possible. Right, I'm gonna try to avoid that task out there. Jump onto the Artanis. It's in our back line, and I'm gonna get a kill on the Lunara there, and my allies are gonna back out. Our kitty got killed though. Faster gonna fly away. I'm doing this camp here. As you guys know, there's the cooldown on the objective there. We have one, they got 0. It really doesn't matter if they get this one because like we already have one, so and they have 0. Right? I mean you guys get the point, right? So um we're gonna get this camp here. and they're gonna get this objective here. We have somebody dead, so we don't want to risk anything. And yeah. All right, bad team fight. This is a bad angle against a Tacitor, and yeah, it's a bad angle. I'm gonna start ulting. Okay, watch this, right? Tyrio used his ability to like dash in and stuff, and I knew he ran on cooldown. And after that, he was like looking pretty flaky, right? So I decided to ult him, and we are able to get that kill there on. Lucio here is gonna try to gain our backline to be like annoying stuff, but he's not annoying if you have like the master of annoyance on your team. I'm jumping on him, doing insane amount of his hit point as damage. And all right, so here, what's happening here? Up here, we have our ally chasing kills. The objective is here. I think we lost the objective, and we came in late. All right, so that's how it went. I think the task came there for the objective, and he took. I mean, the Lunara took the objective, and he got chased. All right. Anyways, I thought it was gonna be a fight, but it was aftermath type of thing. Well, chase this task here, kill him, and my Mafasta is gonna dash in, do some stuff, and back out. All right. This here is in our side. Okay, so one of the thing when you guys are playing decision making, right? There are some objectives that will spawn in a situation where like you might have like a disadvantage if you went to that objective, right? So in this map, for example, right, there's this part where the objective can spawn. This here is in your advantage area, right? So you should try your best to capture objective that spawn here. If an objective spawn here, oh, that's one of my video going up right now for the Alistraza. If the objective spawn here, you are at a disadvantage. If the objective spawn here, you are at a disadvantage. If it spawn here, you are at an advantage, and if it spawn here, it's an even stuff, right? So for objective that spawns here and spawns here, right, you should be trying to compete for it as hard as possible. Like you should be trying to win these objectives because there will be like other objectives that will spawn where like you won't really benefit from, so you might as well give, right? So when it comes to like giving objective, like think about try to reason with like, is it in a position where I should be competing for it or is it not, right? So um that's exactly what I've seen earlier, right? I went for a camp when we were doing this and our kitty was dead, so that would have been a double disadvantage if we actually came here and we had like one person down, right? So yeah, so that also plays into decision making. Want to capture this here. Gonna try to get this top fort. I can walk into this fort because I'm Chen, and I can tank this fort. Right, our Enduin is taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna ping in, saying he's in danger, and yeah, I can just tank this fort and just kill it. I'm gonna kick it, and it's gonna die. Task coming here from the bottom here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna drink a little bit, go into the brush check, and I'm gonna try to get a pick off on this task here. Um, can I get it though? Yes, I start ulti. He's trying to back, trying to get out of there. I'm gonna kick him. And I missed my my smash there, my barrel smash or whatever you call it. But I'm able to like lit him up with my flaming breath. Enemy's team comes in here and I am gonna die. Anyways, we have like 4 guys up top, so this objective should be capturable. Alright, so on this map, like the objective, you can capture it even though somebody is like attacking the shrine and stuff. So we are able to do that. And I need water. I'm telling my allies don't fight. So yeah, we got this, guys. Like this was an easy win because we did team fights right. We took our advantage and we held onto it. We didn't give them any opportunities to like come back, and we just kept them in a PvE mode, kept them killing minions, kept them killing camps and stuff uh, until the match was over. Right, so I'm telling my allies to wait for me so that they can be behind this boss, and that's one of the important thing about pushing with a boss. Like you don't want to be in front of the boss, you want to be behind the boss. And as you guys can see, I'm watching my back line. Earlier when Katie died here, I told my allies we should watch back line. Where All right, that's some auto text, but you would have actually seen me like telling my allies to watch backline. I mean, telling my Moradin to watch backline, and that's both of you guys' job as a tank and a bruiser to watch your backline. I think this is where I actually said it. Kitty's gonna back out here, and we're gonna try to back out as a team. An ultimate coming from the Lucio here. I almost got this Lunara. No, I don't have my ultimate here. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Anyways, my allies got away, so it's pretty fine. As you guys can see, it's pretty hard to get away from Lucio. Alright, this is where I actually told my tank to watch the back line. So when you're playing with like a sentry, like a stationary character, something like a kitty, where like they do a lot of damage but they need a lot of protection. It's always crucial to like watch your back line during team fights because you are not like you are doing damage, but you are more like an executioner, right? Um, like as an executioner doing team fights, your main goal is to stay alive so that you can finish those kills. Your main goal is not to like get in there, do the most DPS as possible, right? So when you're playing like an executioner character like Puera, for example, I've seen a lot of Puera players who don't know like when to engage and when to disengage and stuff, right? When you're playing characters like that, your main goal is to stay alive, let your mage do the most of the damage, and then you go in there and clean up, get free kills and stuff like that. So that's one of the things you should keep in mind if you are playing an executioner, right? If you go in there and you die, right, nobody's gonna get those kills, and you're kind of like missing out on all the fun, right? If you just go in there and die. So before I go in, I kind of like tap my allies up, giving them some shield and stuff, and my tank is gonna dive in. I want to back out, try to heal my ally with a little bit of shield, and all this time, I'm trying to, you know, slow them down, watch my back line, try to keep KT alive, and just be super annoying to them, lock them in places where they cannot escape and stuff like that, and just get them low, so my allies can get those skills and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, um, I think this is it for them, and we're just gonna like clean this up. They are like 40-second cooldown, 30-second cooldown, 17-second cooldown, and I'm trying to get a camp here. Um, yeah, they're gonna get mid keep, and then we're gonna get this camp, and then we're gonna push this lane that doesn't have any keep in it, and then we can end this match. Faster trying to back here for some reason, trying to protect this area, but the match is already over. Alright, so I gotta kill the only Lunara for some reason. You guys want to see it? I'm just gonna back out a little bit. Whoops. Alright, it's over, guys. This match is already over. Alright, where's the Lunara? Look at that, bro. My kicks is like so nasty. Kick her one time, she's lost like 50% off her hit point. Gave my ally a shoe here, telling my tank to watch back line. Be careful. Keep these guys alive. Ultimate coming out here from the Lucio is not going to save this Tassador though because he's gone. Ultimate coming out from the Anduin here. It's an AoE polymorphism attack here coming from the uh, from the core. A charge coming onto me from the Tyrio there. I'm gonna like kick the core. And right now, the main goal is to like hit core. I don't really care about what damage these guys do to me. Keep my allies alive, hit core, and we're able to end the match there. I don't know really what to call this match, but pretty much I just wanted to talk about like how to tank and how to play Bruiser. How I play Chen. As you guys can see, like I'm still healing my allies even though like the match is over. I'm still shooting my allies even though the match is over. When you're playing Chen, you want to watch your backline, and then you also want to be aggressive. And as you get more experience with like bruisers, this is gonna be like a secondary type of skill set that he's gonna have. So yeah, thanks for watching.